Stephen P. Williams, Blockchain, The Next Everything. Dive into the revolutionary world of blockchain with our summary of Blockchain, The Next Everything by Stephen P. Williams. This book delves deep into the potential impact of blockchain technology on various aspects of our lives, from finance and art to voting and environmental conservation. Discover how blockchain harnesses the power of a digital ledger system that brings transparency, security, and decentralization to a whole new level. Learn about the fascinating inner workings of the blockchain, its unhackable nature, as well as its applications including distributed applications, Dapps, and smart contracts.
Revolutionizing Trust with Blockchain. Ledger systems have been crucial in building our civilization, enabling the establishment of cities and efficient markets. For centuries, our world economy has relied on double-entry bookkeeping, which requires intermediaries to ensure accuracy and trust. However, this method is fallible, evident in cases like Enron and Lehman Brothers. Blockchain technology offers a promising solution, providing a digital ledger that is unhackable and efficiently ensures trustworthy transactions. Developed as a platform for Bitcoin, the blockchain has the potential to revolutionize industries, from art provenance to voting systems. Ledgers have always been the lifeline of our civilization. They hold the records for financial transactions, property ownership, and civic statuses. Through centuries, the backbone of the world economy has been double-entry bookkeeping, a system that demonstrates error-free transactions so long as the debit and credit in a buyer's and seller's book match. The double-entry accounting method, however, requires middlemen like brokers and bankers to establish trust and guarantee legitimacy. But this paid intermediary industry has experienced its fair share of the dark side. Post the 2008 financial crisis, it emerged that numerous large companies manipulated the system using concealed financial records, showcasing the unreliability of the existing approach. For long, people have hoped for internet-based solutions to prevent such transgressions. Despite concerns over the internet's vulnerability to hacking, blockchain revealed itself to be a game-changer. Initially designed for Bitcoin, the blockchain ensures that digital currencies are never spent twice by meticulously recording every transaction. As a result, blockchain-based transactions are transparent and accessible to anyone with an internet connection. An innovative feature of blockchain is the addition of a third column, verification, in its digital ledger. This unique quality eliminates the need for middlemen, with trust already embedded in the system. Thus, the blockchain technology ushers in a new era of efficient, secure, and authenticated transactions and record-keeping. Blockchain applications go beyond the realm of financial transactions. The technology can have a lasting impact on a variety of industries, certifying works of art, transforming currency valuation, and even ensuring tamper-proof elections. Blockchain's trustworthiness lies in its unhackable and unalterable nature, offering a promising solution to the age-old problem of trust in ledger systems. With the introduction of blockchain technology, we hold fresh possibilities in our hands to rejuvenate industries, create transparent transactions, and establish genuine trust in this digital world. The Unbreakable Blockchain. Picture a starlit night sky, where beams of light connect the stars, creating a celestial network. This breathtaking image is a metaphor for blockchain technology. Blockchain is a network of various devices interlinked to form a supercomputer that securely processes and stores information. Each block in the chain has a capacity limit, and once it's full, it joins the chain. But first, every device or node linked to that network needs to approve it via a process called the protocol. Proof of work is the most common protocol used in blockchain technology, in which solving complex mathematical problems is required before a new block can be added. Special nodes, known as miners, compete to solve these problems and are rewarded with bitcoins. This protocol safeguards the network by demanding significant computational resources, deterring malicious attempts to manipulate the blockchain. Each block in the chain holds three critical pieces of information: a cryptographic hash, a timestamp, and the hash from the previous block. These elements ensure the block is securely connected to the rest of the chain. With this structure, many wonder why mining bitcoins is possible, while hacking the entire blockchain to alter the record seems nearly impossible. The reason lies in the complex relationships among the individual blocks. Altering a single block would disrupt the entire chain of cryptographic hashes and immediately indicate a breach. To execute a successful hack, criminals would not only need to change every block's hashes but also do it across every single node, as the blockchain's data is copied on all connected devices. The required computing power for this task soars exponentially with the addition of each node. Simply put, the more extensive the network of nodes in a blockchain, the more robust and secure it becomes. This stellar system unites countless devices and enables them to work together, protecting valuable data and making the chain nearly unbreakable. Unleashing Dapps and DAO potential. Blockchain technology is revolutionizing various industries through decentralized applications, Dapps, and smart contracts. These innovations remove the need for middlemen and create extraordinary possibilities like distributed autonomous organizations, DAOs, taking us one step closer towards a world of self-sustained fleets of autonomous taxis. As we dive into the world of blockchain technology, you may not encounter the intricate code that underpins it, but you will undoubtedly experience its applications in everyday life. It's the revolutionary distributed applications, or dApps, that truly exhibit blockchain's endless potential. One remarkable innovation enabled by dApps is the creation of smart contracts. These contracts are essentially automated agreements on a blockchain, with terms pre-decided by involved parties. Upon fulfilling the terms, an algorithm processes the payment using cryptocurrency and records the transaction on the blockchain, thus cutting out intermediaries and bureaucracy. Many dApps today, such as those built on Ethereum, already utilize smart contracts for various purposes, from recording the origins of artwork to registering intellectual property. However, the full scope of smart contracts is only limited by our imaginations. For instance, consider Uber, which connects drivers and customers through a centralized app. A blockchain-based dApp could use smart contracts to facilitate direct connections between drivers and customers, circumventing any centralized control. Going a step further, imagine owning a self-driving car programmed to operate as a taxi around the clock. Smart contracts could manage its fuel needs, maintenance, and payments, making the entire process seamless. This leads us to the concept of distributed autonomous organizations, DAOs, where fleets of such autonomous taxis function without any human intervention or ownership. The cars, continuously earning money, could even purchase more of their kind, expanding their fleet autonomously. Although the feasibility of a DAO is yet to be determined, the idea showcases the radical possibilities that blockchain technology promises to deliver. Empowering the masses through blockchain. The blockchain revolution has the potential to achieve what the early internet's utopian promises couldn't: empower the masses and create a more equitable society. As distributed systems make investing accessible to all, cryptocurrencies could challenge central banking systems and even replace conventional currencies like the dollar. Organizations like the United Nations and the World Economic Forum are already exploring how blockchain technology can aid disadvantaged individuals. By reimagining hierarchies, blockchain could usher in a new age of peer-to-peer systems and reshape capitalism as we know it. The captivating potential of blockchain technology lies in its ability to empower individuals and redistribute power. By offering accessible options for investment, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, it has the potential to democratize a historically exclusive domain. The rise of cryptocurrencies could even challenge long-standing central banking systems. Though sometimes disregarded, the decentralized nature of digital currencies may increasingly become a viable alternative to traditional currencies, such as the US dollar. In fact, prestigious organizations like the United Nations, the World Economic Forum, and the Rockefeller Foundation have already recognized the promising capabilities of blockchain. They are exploring ways this technology can assist underprivileged individuals, ranging from isolated farmers to voters lacking representation. Although neutral in nature, blockchain technology fosters the reinvention of hierarchical structures, pushing us towards a more equal version of capitalism. This has far-reaching consequences, from the revamping of smart contracts to the realization of a truly sharing economy. Take for example the short-term accommodation sector, currently dominated by platforms like Airbnb. With blockchain-based decentralized applications, Dapps, property owners can bypass middlemen and directly establish smart contracts with renters. This allows for a true peer-to-peer system, automating logistics and eliminating unnecessary fees. In this way, the blockchain revolution may finally bring about the societal changes that the early internet promised but failed to deliver, transforming accessibility and power dynamics for generations to come. Blockchain, unparalleled transparency. Imagine a world where you can instantly know the origin of the products you buy or the services you use, trace the journey of every gemstone, and verify the ethical credentials of your food. Blockchain technology is paving the way for this future by offering unprecedented transparency. Companies like Fura, Everledger, and De Beers are using blockchain to prevent blood diamond trafficking by tracking diamonds with conflict-free certification throughout the supply chain. This innovative system allows miners to trace their stones and even communicate with those at the top of the supply chain, giving them an influential voice in the process. In consumer goods, Cargill's Honeysuckle White brand uses a blockchain-enabled Dapps, decentralized application, to allow consumers to track their Thanksgiving turkey's journey from farm to table, providing reassurance about the product's origins. At the same time, blockchain also offers unparalleled privacy for users of various services. Intimate, a Dapps for adult industry vendors and workers, lets them conduct business with cryptocurrency and anonymous addresses. This capability safeguards their identities while maintaining recognizable reputations on the platform, fostering safety and trust. Not all blockchains are public, however. Some are private, invitation-only platforms crucial for businesses handling confidential information. Besides healthcare providers, major corporations like IBM are already utilizing private blockchains to streamline their operations securely using the Hyperledger Fabric framework. It's important to note that corporate adoption of private blockchains doesn't undermine blockchain's public utopian vision. The public chains will remain under the control of the public, combining transparency and privacy in revolutionary ways. Unleashing blockchain's green potential. Blockchain, a revolutionary technology, is notorious for its high energy consumption, particularly in Bitcoin mining. However, alternative authentication methods like Ethereum's proof of stake can significantly reduce energy usage. More importantly, blockchain can become an essential tool for addressing climate change issues, including enhancing carbon trading markets, tracking greenhouse gas emissions, and enforcing accountability in various environmental and conservation initiatives. Embracing this technology will open doors for countless creative solutions to make the world a better place. Blockchain technology has the potential to impact various aspects of our lives, from agriculture to investment. Notably, blockchain networks are often associated with high energy consumption, especially in the case of the Bitcoin proof-of-work protocol. Initially, Bitcoin mining was possible on generic desktop computers, but the competition has escalated so much that powerful, energy-hungry assemblies of computers are now required to mine coins. This energy-demanding process uses an amount of energy comparable to that of an entire nation like Denmark. However, alternate methods such as Ethereum's proof-of-stake protocol eliminate mining by using validators that bet on receiving the next block to validate. Those who successfully validate the block receive a financial reward. This process not only reduces energy consumption but also speeds up transactions. Blockchain technology can also play a significant role in combating climate change. Carbon trading markets, which provide financial incentives to offset air pollution, can benefit from blockchain's transparency. Beijing's Energy Blockchain Lab, in collaboration with IBM, has already developed a more efficient platform for carbon asset trading in China using the open-source Hyperledger blockchain. Blockchains have other environmentally friendly applications too, monitoring greenhouse gas emissions by tracking progress toward the carbon reduction targets of the 2016 Paris Agreement, using a transparent ledger to enforce land ownership and counter deforestation, and promoting greater transparency in the ultimate destination of donated funds for addressing environmental challenges. In conclusion, the potential of blockchain technology is vast and ripe for exploration. By thinking creatively and embracing this innovative technology, we can leverage its capabilities to create a more sustainable and better world.
In conclusion, Blockchain, the Next Everything, reveals the immense potential of blockchain technology to transform diverse areas of life, touching upon agriculture, investment opportunities, transparency, privacy, and even the battle against climate change. Even though the current blockchain networks require vast energy consumption, innovations in the field, like Ethereum's proof-of-stake protocol, are leading the way towards more efficient alternatives. This book leaves us with a clear understanding of the versatility and potential of blockchain, and challenges us to embrace this revolutionary technology while seeking creative ways to make our world a better place.